Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Izundu, and today we have a new Beauty in Australia video. It has been so long. I have so many apologies because this is one of my favorite things to film. I know you guys love watching it, and I am so excited to just talk everything makeup, fragrance, skincare, body care. So basically, if you're new here, I go through all things that are new released in Australia. So we have a look at Priceline, I go through the websites, Sephora, Mecca, and then we have a look at Trendmood, and we just kind of discuss what I think is coming, filter through all the things that aren't relevant to us, like the American stuff and the British stuff, and we just have a good old yarn, really. So I always start with Priceline, affordability first, always key. So let's get into it. So I can see some things here that don't have a price and you can't add to cart. So it must be so new that you can't actually buy it yet. Or, yeah, that's it. Because I've done newest first on Priceline. So if I'm always looking down, I do apologize. I'm just looking at my laptop here. Here is this Mugu Natural Hydration Hair Mist. What does this mean? Silicone-free hair treatment to detangle, reduce frizz, and boost shine. So it's like a nice reset the day kind of mist. I do love Mugu. I use their natural retinol, the PHLUR, and I loved it. It's nice to see they're actually venturing into a bit more hair care. They've also got a natural detangling spray, and it's a great option if you do want a more natural. They're Australian, so we trust them. I am going to mention e.l.f. because I am not being political. I'm just showing what we have. But if you are up on the social media, e.l.f. has been in a bit of a PR crisis lately, having, what is his name, Matt Rife is that his name, Matt Rife, I think, as the spokesperson. And he's a very well-known misogynist representing a female-dominated industry. So it is interesting, but I'm not going to give too much of my opinion on it because I'm here for funsies. And anyway, so e.l.f. has the Power Grip Primer Clear, the big gripper it's called. You can't buy it yet, but it looks like it is coming. And then we also have the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balm in purple, but it says that there are 6 shades, so we don't have prices on those. Oh, Essence has a skin tint for $7.50. This looks nice. 4 shades. Typical. Evens out your skin thanks to its light to medium coverage. At the same time, it feels super light and comfortable. Olay. I don't use a lot of Olay, but when I have, I don't mind it. So here we have the Olay Regenerist Ultra Firming Serum. It's $70, but now half price. If I go back and forward with brands, it's because of the Priceline's website. So I do apologize if I'm flip-flopping. It's just what I can see in front of me. It's a very chaotic website and I'm doing my best. This is the Revlon Illuminance Protect and Moisturize SPF 25 Primer. I'm fascinated to see this because usually these SPF primers don't reach Australia because of our high regulations. So they must have wanted to bring this to our market because they would have had to go through rigorous testing to get it released in Australia. So SPF of 25 and it's a primer. It's going to be a secondary sunscreen, I'm assuming, because it's makeup first and then SPF second. But it's interesting to see that has made it to Australian shores. Oh, I think I'm on the website at a good time, guys. I'm seeing some new stuff I haven't seen before. This is the NYX Wednesday Color Shifting Lip Oil in Moon Shifted. There are 3 shades. It was $22 and now at $11, but we just say it's $22. And then we also have the Fat Cheeks Blush Bouncin' Berry in 6 shades, was $19, now $10. So this is our first liquid juicy blush giving all the fat perks, fat color, fat hydration, fat shine. Get cheeked up with 6 freshly squeezed shades infused with berry kiwi oil, known for its fatty acids, and peptides, known for collagen support. Give your cheeks the fattest look. All right, the shades look really nice, very summery. They don't look very cool toned. They all look quite warm toned. This Guava Gush, I don't know how to say that. I don't like saying that. Why do these brands do this? It's so awkward to say out loud, isn't it? NARS is the worst of them all. So the bottom left-hand corner is the one that I'd be most interested in. It's got a pinkiness. It's almost watermelony. And for $10 right now, oh, she's tempted to pop down to Priceline. I can tell you that. Set your location. Are you available? It's not working. Are we surprised? Okay, well, that's definitely on my hit list because that sounds and looks divine. Yes, NYX has the whole Wednesday Addams collection out. So if you're a Wednesday Addams fan, This is actually quite cute. I saw Tara Babies on YouTube. I don't know if you watch her. She's American and she does Saturday haul. She's makeup obsessed. So I love watching everything she collects every week. And she got this and she said it was heavily pigmented and to the point where she wasn't really impressed. So this is the Wednesday Stained Glass Palette Contour. So there's a contour and then on the other side, they're separately purchased, but the other side is like a blush. And then when you put them together, they look like a full circle. I think it's supposed to be representative of, I haven't watched the show, but something in the show. They've also released the Wednesday Cello Liquid Eyeliner. That is so cute. That is so cute. And the Wednesday, the Nevermore Academy palette. That looks more like an eyeshadow palette. I feel like if any brand's going to do Wednesday Addams, it should be NYX. I feel like their branding aligns. And then we also have, this looks good too. The Brow Glue Crazy Lift in Clear. So this is all 50% off as I'm filming this. I'm hoping to have this uploaded tomorrow, Tuesday the 19th. So hopefully they're still on sale when you're watching this. More NYX. Go NYX. Love to see it. These are intriguing to me, but I don't know if I want it. This is the Smooshy Matte Lip Balm in Soft Smile, but there are 8 shades. I'm going to actually have a look at this because I want to read more into it. Soft matte buildable lip color infused with mochi rice powder and sugar ceramides. So here's a shot of all the shades. I love to see that. Makes my job much easier. They're pretty shades, I've got to say. I just don't know if I'm a matte lip balm girl. Like the whole point of lip balm to me is to hydrate. So I do find that a little confusing. Also, if you like this makeup, I just filmed it, so it is coming. Also got a Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. The shade shown is taupe, but there are 6 colors. My brow is not suited for these pens, so I wouldn't pick that up, but I know that they're very popular to like fill in individual hairs. Speaking of, L'Oreal has a faux brow eyebrow pen in 5 shades. Very similar vibe, but it's got 2 prongs instead of 1, so you can do probably quicker if I'm honest, but you have more control when it's just 1 because you can just do it where you want to, whereas 2 you don't have as much control. The L'Oreal also has a 24-hour matte liquid liner and it looks like that quill style, which I like the looks of. Oh, 1 star, that doesn't look good, but that doesn't mean anything, could be 1 review. But it is hard to find like a really flat matte liquid liner, so that's good to know. And they also have the Lacquer Resistance, which looks like a liquid lipstick in 9 different shades, showing the shade Cherry. I'm going to show you this full set because they're side by side of the number 7, which is, they do makeup, but not in Australia, but their skincare line. It is the Hydra Luminous Plus Hydrating Day Gel, Hydrating Night Gel, and Cooling Eye Gel. They also have a hyaluronic acid serum as well. Oh, Natio's brought out some home fragrance. Let's look into this. I have no idea what that's going to be like, but I did, when I was younger, I used to love that body lotion in the orange bottle. You know, the OG that's been around for a million years. I did love that scent. So here we have the Natio Adore Reed Diffuser for $35 full price. Not bad. They've got a Cherish scented candle, warming glow and cozy aromatic embrace of this sweetly spiced Cherish scented candle. Oh, that's going to be nice wintry. Oh my God, I'm back to freaking first page. So the diffuser also matches the candle, which is great. They've got a full range there. We've got a few things that I have also purchased. We have the Revlon Age Defying Foundation. I have tried that in 2 videos or 1 video. So I'll have that linked if you want to watch what it looks like in action. 8 shades, didn't love the shade range. I got like the lightest warm neutral tone and it's still a little bit too dark, but the foundation itself is beautiful. It doesn't look like you're wearing anything, but gives good coverage. We also have the Maybelline Colossal Bubble Washable Mascara in black. Oh, and then they also have it in a waterproof. So the washable just means tubing, and they also have it in a waterproof in the same black. Maybelline have a grippy serum. Sounds really nice. But then they've also brought out the Poreless Jelly Blurring Primer. I guess they are different, aren't they? But it's going to be that similar jelly, I don't know. Is it the same thing, different marketing? But if I did want to try one of them, it probably is the Grippy Serum. It sounds like it's going to be stickier and lighter, whereas the jelly is going to be more water-based. I don't know. You tell me. Have you tried these? Maybelline also has the Color Tattoo eye sticks. I didn't see these. Love an eye stick. 3 colors though, not many. They have the Sunkisser liquid highlighter. I personally don't like liquid highlighters, so I would definitely pass on this one. They have the Lifter Sticks multi-use face sculpting stick. 8 colors. Now I believe they're going to click in on this, although I'm going to regret it, aren't I? I'm pretty sure they have like multiple shades, so highlighting shades, contour shades to suit how you want to use it, which I like the idea of. I haven't seen many people review it though, in terms of coverage, quality, emollient, dry down. I'm not too sure. But I like the idea that you can kind of, it's not like you're trying to match your skin tone. It's more about highlighting, contouring, and sculpting the face. Okay, this I can comment on because I bought both of these. This is the Maybelline Lifter Glaze Lip Balm in Cherry Swirl. I got the pink one that has gone viral and it is stunning. Goes on like a lip balm, but it is juicy, hydrating, and glossy like a lip gloss, but it is a balm. It's not, you know how like the Tarte Maracuja lips, they're like so soft, it's like they can't stand on their own. This can still stand on its own. It's still a balm, but it's juicy. It's very interesting and it's very beautiful. I would pick up more shades because I love the pink one so much. I don't know if you can get your hands on it though. Apparently it's selling out, but it is very good. Right now it's $10. And then next to it, we have the Sunkisser Hazy Matte Liquid Blush. The shade shown here is Blush Berry. I got the shade Lilac Crush, I think. Absolutely stunning. The thing is, it's very sheer. It's not very pigmented. I was surprised by that. I thought because it was matte, it was going to be quite pigmented, and so I went in lightly and it almost disappeared. So it's definitely, the shade that I got is very buildable. It was matte, but it didn't feel flat. It was actually very beautiful, but not what I was expecting. So if you are scared by the color of the shades, don't be, because it is more of a sheerer formula. Revolution has a wrap lash tubing mascara. Packaging looks nice. I saw someone on YouTube say they actually really liked this. God, I can't remember her name. Her name's Sarah. She's American. She does a lot of Project Pan content. And she had this as her only mascara and she said she really liked it. In saying that, I don't know, do I? I feel like that's it. I feel like I'm Pricelined out. And I feel like we're getting into things that have been around for a bit. So let's get rid of that and go on to Sephora. I don't know if you've been on social media, but Sephora just had their big showcase and all the influencers left with a huge bag of Sephora goodies. Well, I was not invited, but I do know Tanika was, and I saw all the goodies she got and it was stellar. She got lots of perfumes, skincare, makeup. Being that I've just seen some of the products and she swatched them for me and we had a little chitty chat, I might be able to give you somewhat information about the products. So there is a new brand coming to Sephora and you can't buy it yet. It says coming soon. So I'm going to screenshot the whole page so you can have a look. It's called Astura. I think Tanika said, but she wasn't 100% sure that it might be like a K-beauty brand. But I'm not 100% sure on that. And there's quite a few products. It Cosmetics, I got to thank Tanika actually. She's making my job easier. She put this on when I spoke to her and it looked really nice on her. This is the It Cosmetics Do It All Radiant Concealer. So it's like a twist up with the sponge on the end. It looked like a medium finish. It looked hydrating and it blended really well. So it looked really nice. 13 shades, $58. Benefit has a new foundation. I have seen a bit of hype around this foundation. I think it's like full coverage. Let's have a little look. $72, 40 shades. And that's the difference between drugstore and like your higher end. They have the shade range, but you got to pay a lot more money for it, that's for sure. So let's have a little read of the description. Smoothing and blurring matte foundation. Your pores have finally met the one they've been waiting for. Not only does this smoothing, blurring, pore loving foundation promise buildable, weightless coverage, it also stays committed with a natural matte finish that lasts. That sounds lovely. Fenty has the Diamond Bomb All Over Diamond Veil. This is a limited edition. It's absolutely stunning, but that says that there's 3 shades. So let's have a look. We have the lavender in the picture, the pink ice, ooh, and then the trophy wife. So I remember when Fenty first launched, I bought the trophy wife, knowing it wasn't my shade, but oh God, it was stunning. It was like, I did let it go, but I was very much a sentimental thing because I am a Rihanna fiend. I love Rihanna. So it looks like they've come out with that shade in the Diamond Bomb formula. Absolutely stunning. They also have the Shadow Sticks Diamonds eyeshadow stick in 3 shades. It also says limited edition. I wonder why that is. The Ordinary has this sulfur 10% powder to cream concentrate, and Tanika swatched this and it looks so interesting. So let's all give a shout out to Tanika for being my research assistant for today's video. So basically she put it on her hand and it went on like a powder, and the moment she started blending it turned into a cream. How cool is that? So you got your little pimpy. Here's mine for example. You put a little bit on your finger and then you just go like that and it turns into a cream. Amazing. Very tempted. $17. Probably about that big. $17. That small size would still last you for ages. Tarte have a Maracuja Juicy Multi-Stick in 5 shades, and it looked juicy. It looked like the Nude Sticks Dewy Blushes. The colors look really pretty. It looks like if you're someone that likes a really glowy cream blush, this looks like a nice option for you. I wonder if I can get a picture of all the shades. They're very berry toned. That is what I'm taking away from this. Whereas like the NYX I showed you were very warm, summery toned. So it's interesting what a brand releases and what kind of tones they bring out. That's right. Makeup by Mario brought out the Master Matte Cream eyeshadows, and they are in liquid form. Tanika said they were all very warm toned, so if you're not into warm tones, maybe give it a miss. But they're all like nude shades. Here's a better photo. Also, Makeup Forever, who I love, have brought out these Artist Color Crayon Waterproof Multi-Sticks. We've seen quite a few multi-sticks, aren't we? So these are like blush and bronzer shades where you can use anywhere on your face. So lips, eyes, cheeks. And they looked really nice and emollient too, but more of a cream than an oily finish. It looked really nice. That is something I'd be interested in. One more thing I wanted to shout out, but I don't think it's here yet. Yeah, so House Labs has released new shades of their Glassy Blush Balm Sticks, and I have been keeping an eye on them, and Tanika got a new shade called Glossy Ginger. Sold. I'm waiting for that to come out, and I think that's the one I want to get. These are $59 though, so there is probably going to be a spring sale coming, and that'll bring it down to what, $6 off? No, $12 off that. These shades in general look beautiful. Like the Glassy Hibiscus looks beautiful. It was like that, but maybe a tiny bit more warm toned, but not warm toned, very neutral. It looked stunning. So if you're interested in these, there are new shades coming. Okay, before we start Mecca, I want to announce that. Did you see that Mecca announced PHLUR fragrances are coming to Mecca? Level 3 already got access and they sold it out. But I want to try the body spray of the heavy cream. I've looked to see how I can get it, but it ends up being really expensive when you buy it overseas. So I'm so glad it's come to Mecca. I want to try the body cream, the heavy cream body spray, and the vanilla skin. They're the two I want to try. Missing Person I can miss because I feel like I have a lot of that no fragrance scents. But I really want to try those two. I mean, I want to smell them all, let's be honest. But those are the two that have been on my mind. So watch this space. I'll probably get the body spray. But it's so exciting that we got PHLUR because there are so many fragrance brands that are so popular overseas that we just have no access to. Or if we do, it's really hard to get and it's really expensive. So I'm really excited. What a great brand to bring to Mecca. Let me know if you have been interested. If you are level 3 and you managed to pick up a perfume, please let me know because I want to know all about it. Oh, where do I even start with Mecca? They just pump out the products. There is a new brand called Fuka. I believe it's Australian and it's all very natural. And I think she was a cancer survivor who launched her own business because all the skincare products were reactive to her chemotherapy. I might be not 100%, but I do remember looking it up for a customer who was interested in this brand, and we looked at it together. So I think this is skincare that is not reactive to that kind of treatment. Byredo has a new fragrance called Alto Astral. Just by the sounds of it, it sounds to me masculine, but we're going to click on it because I love Byredo. So we have a vibrant Brazilian Portuguese expression that evokes an elevated state of mind. Joy, optimism, good vibes. So we have top notes of aldehyde, coconut water. I love aldehyde and coconut water. Oh, okay, I take it all back. This is not what I thought it was going to be. Middle notes of incense. Oh, jasmine petals. Oh, she's lost me. Milky musks, and I'm back. Base notes of sandalwood, cashmere woods, and salted amber. This, I think I would like. The incense and the jasmine loses me, but it's in the middle notes. So the incense isn't in the base note. So there's hope. And I love cashmere woods. I love a milky musk. I love an aldehyde. This actually sounds very interesting. So I would like to visit where there's Byredo and get on that. Thank you. This is so not beauty related, but it's sold at Mecca and it is in my wish list to buy. It is the Flamingo Estate, which is one of my favorite brands at Mecca. It is so over the top expensive, but it's like luxury gardens and home cooking, and it's like, that is just me in a nutshell. That is me. If I were to be a brand, I would be Flamingo Estate. They've launched their Fridays from the Garden book. It's $136, but I want it. I want it. And it's just full of their recipes. I have 2 of their candles, which I absolutely adore because they're very garden, earthy, delicious. I've got the tomato one and the sage one. Delish. There's a lot of wellness brands coming to Mecca. I feel like that's what I'm really noticing is they're trying to pivot into more of a wellness category, especially with the launch of the new Burke Street flagship store. It looks insane. You best believe if I'm ever going to Melbourne, I'll be visiting that store. I'm sure it's very hectic right now. I'd like to wait till it dies down and just spend the day there, because when I go to the George Street store in Sydney, it's just like all my problems go away and I just frolic and I sample and I swatch and I spritz and I spray, and it's just heaven. You guys get it. If you're watching this video, you get that. Anyway, I'm sidetracked, but yeah, they're doing more of that wellness. What I love about Mecca is their body and fragrance. I feel like body care, body wash, they are elite. No other store or like Priceline, they just don't compare. I'm sorry. Mecca has the best body like lotions, washes. They're so expensive, but they are good. Best candles, in my opinion. I think I will always be a Mecca snob for that category. I think you can easily dupe makeup and skincare these days, but in terms of that luxury experience in the home, I don't think you can beat Mecca in that. It looks like there's a new fragrance brand. This is the Forest Lungs Functional Fragrance from the New Co. Inspired by the Japanese practice of forest bathing, Forest Lungs captures the stress-relieving benefits of nature. That is that wellness combination. Also, Vireo does that. They have energized crystals with every bottle of perfume or something like that. It's that similar vibe where it's the experience, not just spraying on your body, but the whole overall experience. So this one has bergamot, black pepper, pimento berry, cardamom, lintisk, absolute, cedarwood, patchouli, and pine. That's going to be masculine, if I had to guess. Mediation cushion and matte set, $514. See, that's where it's a little bit cray-cray. But that's what they're doing. They are very slowly pivoting themselves as not just beauty, but the whole mind, body, spirit experience. That's what they're doing. Watch this space. I'm telling ya. Salt lamp, $428. Journal set, $186. This is what I'm talking about. The brand from Walden. It's happening, guys. What's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on them going into luxury wellness? I think some of it's a little bit, you don't need it. But like I said, there's certain things, you want a luxury moment, go get yourself a luxury fragrance candle. I tell you what, there's nothing better. Oh, a brass measuring spoon, $48. So here's a beautiful looking candle from Control and Chaos. This is the dropped and mopped vanilla and citrus candle for $124, which is pretty standard price at Mecca, around the $100 to $200 mark, if I'm honest. This one is evokes sweet nostalgic memories. So we've got bergamot, olabdanum, lemon, heart notes of clove, cardamom and freesia, and base notes of vanilla, benzoin, musk, cedarwood and amber. That sounds divine. That sounds like a spa. That's my estimate. Okay, I have to talk about this. This is going to be a very long video. I hope you're in for the ride. So this brand here called Commune, I bought their shower gel, shower wash and body cream. No, I didn't. I bought their hand wash and hand cream set. I'm going to show you a picture of it. I bought it. It was a very lush gift to myself for a lush bathroom moment. And when I tell you, me and my mum, when we smelt it, we looked at each other like, what is this? Worth every penny. I'm showing you the price. Worth every penny. It was like Aesop on crack. It was thick cream. The hand cream was insane. The scent lingered for hours, and it's a hand cream. Lingered for hours, but it had that Aesop like formula, but it actually smelled better in my opinion. Anyway, I'm saying that because they've just released candles. The smaller size is $217 and the large size is $434. That's insane. I love the packaging. It's a marble. See, this is where I'm going. I've gotten to the point, I work at Mecca for 6 years. I've got all the makeup. I've got the skincare. I'm into the homewares now. I'm with Mecca on this wellness journey. Give me candles, give me luxury hand creams. I'm there. Anyway, they've released all these candles. This brand is new to Mecca called Commune. I think it's online only. There might be a handful of stores. It's at like George Street and Burke Street. One day, if I'm ever filthy rich, I'm just going to deck my house in this brand. I swear to God. Flamingo Estate and Commune, I am your target market. My wallet is not the target market though, unfortunately. Glow Recipe has released the prickly pear peptide mucin. Remember I had that advertising of lab only? They were hyping it up. It was on Mecca's website. You couldn't buy it, but you could see it. So now it says coming soon. It's released what it is actually called. It's the prickly pear peptide mucin. It's going to have that snail, sticky, thick deliciousness. That's going to be great. Oh, 2 new Wilhelm perfumes. I'm halfway through my Dear Polly. I love it. So we have Opus Core, which is Sicilian Lemon Acai, Raspberry Magnolia Violet. I love violet. Oh, and it's musk, amber, and sandalwood. That sounds like a vibe. One thing you might not know about Wilhelm, they do fruity fragrances like no other. They're super elevated and sophisticated, but they're fresh, delicious. Oh, Wilhelm does a great fresh fruity fragrance. And then body paint is, here we go, pear, green pepper, red pepper, lemon, iso e super, nutmeg, nut, clove, cedar and broxen, and oak moss. I feel like they lost me at nutmeg and clove because that's not me. I don't like that. It makes me get a headache, makes me feel sick. But green pepper, oh, there's a fragrance from Soulagnon and it's called Pool and I want it. It's got green pepper or capsicum in it and it's so juicy and it's very unique, but it's totally my vibe. Summer Fridays have the blush butter balm and they have 6 shades and I feel like that's very self-explanatory for $45. Too Faced have released 2 products, the Cloud Crush Whipped Lip and Cheek Color for $49 along with the Kissing Juicy Lip Tint. They're actually bringing out some really nice lip products. They're what is it called? The Jelly Lip Oil glosses are beautiful. They're really nice. They're juicy. And Sol de Janeiro have re-released their body lotion, body glow motions, their shimmery body oils. And they've also added this Carnival Queen, which is like a pinky tone. I've had them, but I gave them away because they were so shimmery it transferred. And I'm not about that because if I'm wearing that, I want it to dry down because I'm going out, you know. I don't want to transfer my skin onto someone else's outfit, you know. So that's not really my vibe. Naked Sundays. These look really nice. This is the SPF Glow Bar Mineral Peptide Stick. They did have other ones that I have. Their old ones have obviously redone them. Dewy finish, $38, 3 shades. Mason Margiela has Never Ending Summer. I don't even need to click on this to know what it is. It's an orange citrus fresh fragrance that they released in America for their summertime. So we're getting it now coming into our summertime. Oh, Jo Malone has released the orange marmalade. Interesting. I've heard hits and misses on this. So I haven't smelt it, but I do want to smell that. I feel like we're kind of getting there with everything I want to talk about. There's a lot of stuff that's coming that hasn't been released yet, like fragrance and stuff that I've seen on social media that hasn't been released at Mecca yet that we can talk about. I want to get this mascara. This is the Clinique High Impact Mascara, but it's in the black cherry shade. Can you imagine? So that's on my hit list too, actually. I might add to cart. Black honey. Sorry, not black cherry, black honey. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, I feel like that's all. Oh, you know what? I will mention this too. This is the Dewy Milk Moisturizer from Touch Art. This has been getting really good reviews, and this is something I'd like to try because it's a lightweight but very moisturizing. Because I don't love the green one. I can't remember what it's called right now, but you know what I'm talking about. The purple range is too thick for my oilier skin type, but this I feel like would be really nice, almost like a lotion level or emulsion level of hydration. And then lastly, I do want to show this Violet FR Lip Nectar. It looks so divine. Maybe add to cart. No, I don't need any more lip. Stop it, Samantha. Actually, there are 2 more things I want to talk about. We have the Firming Body Cream. That I would like to try. But I just bought a body cream that I'm going to show you on camera that is new, but only at one certain place. And then the Mecca Max Milk It Soothing Moisturizer Mist, $30, also sounds really good. So if you're into that milky toner vibe, that's a great way to get it for not spending $60, you know? And I think that's all I want to talk about at Mecca. So let's go over to Trendmood. I want to talk about, I'm not sure if this is at Mecca yet. Sometimes the websites don't give me everything I want, but I'm going to talk about it as if it isn't there, but it might be. So Sol de Janeiro has a new scent of warm vanilla, pink pepper, and amber musk. It looks really nice. It said coming soon 5 weeks ago, so yeah, we probably don't have it. But I am a fan of Sol de Janeiro, but just not everything. It's very sweet and very youthful, but sometimes they hit me with a wow, like number 59, the purple bottle. That scent, ooh, love it. Oh, this is at Sephora, but I must have missed it. This is the Rare Beauty Soft Focus Blurring Blush, and it's a powder blush, but it's so silky it feels like a cream. I really want to try this. This is something I haven't bought anything from Sephora in a long time. I'm about to lose my black status because it's been so long, but this might keep me in. Because I want to get this. I was thinking about, the shade that I was thinking about is not there. So maybe these are new shades and that's what makes it new. The bottom row of shades looks so stunning. And yeah, that's definitely something I want to try. Maybe like a little birthday present to myself. Okay, Natasha Denona released an eyeshadow palette. Unfortunately, Natasha's a bit behind at the moment because eyeshadows just aren't that popular. But I do think the eyeshadows are going to come back. I've been starting to see content on TikTok of people doing full eyeshadow looks, and they're young people. So, you know, if the young people are doing it, then everyone else follows. So I feel like there might be a resurgence of eyeshadow, guys. There might be. Everything comes in waves. Everything comes and goes all the time. NYX have a Wonder Snatch Concealer. What is this? Buildable formula blends seamlessly into a matte full coverage finish. Infused with guarana extract, known for its energizing skin boosting effect, with peptides known for collagen support. I mean, the packaging is giving Cossus, is it not? I would like to try that. And I think we got this in Australia. I think she was doing scents to different countries. Oh, I'm not 100% sure. But this is the Love Notes, which is like the sister, more affordable brand to Ariana Grande's perfume. And this is the Plush Vanilla, which is Warm and sweet gourmand with vanilla macaron, cashmere woods, and amber crystals. I'd like to smell it. But I feel like she had different releases for different countries. And I feel like the Australian one was a floral. That's right. The controversial Urban Decay All-Nighter is no longer aligned with Skindinavia as their makeup setting spray provider. They have let them go, and Skindinavia did a full sassy post about it. Fair enough. Fair enough. So now Urban Decay have their own all-nighter that they've reformulated. So that'll be interesting. So they've got the natural finish, the glow, and the matte. So basically they already had that before, but they've had to repackage and remarket it. Rare Beauty has a new fragrance. Tanika gave me the lowdown because she got a little 10 ml and she said it kind of smells warm, which sounds right because it's caramel, pistachio, pink pepper, ginger, cocoa beans, vanilla, sandalwood, tonka bean, skin musk. It sounds like something I would like, but I just know that she does more universal scents. She's not very niche. And I think these are designed to be layered with their skin balms to change the fragrance scent, which is a great idea, but it is marketing because then you have to buy multiple products. Then they have rare fragrance layering balms. They have amber vanilla, woody oak, floral peony, or fresh bergamot as the options. I don't know, but it is an interesting concept. I think I'd need to hear other people's opinions before I would make any commitments, if I'm honest. Oh, this Fenty Beauty range looks delicious. This is the Salted Caramel Collection. I tell you what, if I want a gourmand, I want it in a body product. I love like a body spray or a body cream or a body wash in gourmand. I do like that. I like to smell delicious at home. But if I'm like going out, I like to be expensive. But at home, I just want to be like a yummy cookie, you know? I want to be delicious. I want to go to bed and smell delicious on my pillow and all of that. I love that. So that looks good. I'd be interested in that whipped oil body cream with tropical oils and shea butter. Oh, I think I might have to give myself a little birthday treat, which is coming up, because I want that Rare Beauty blush and I want that body cream. Oh, yes. Give it to me, give it to me. Okay, House Labs are launching a Sculpt Shaping Balm. Dual-ended, is it? No, it's not dual-ended. It's just the imaging. So this is 12-hour long wear, buttery texture, blends seamlessly for a second skin matte finish. 9 sculptural shades with artistry undertones. So it looks like it's got a really nice, light, cool tone. Oh, NYX, they're releasing a lip lingerie family. I used to love the original lip lingeries. I had to declutter them because they were so old, but I hung on to those for so long. They smelt fine, but I just knew deep down they were like 5+ years old and I shouldn't be putting that on my lips. So I decluttered them, but they look like the original shades. I am one of all. 12 shades. I don't think we'll get 12 shades, let's be honest. But if we can get 5 shades, they're mine. They're mine. Okay, that's got to be my most excited. I know it's a lip liner. I know it's not the lip lingeries, but the tones. They had this amazing muted, cool tones. You can see it in the picture. Oh my God, that is so exciting. Natasha Denona has launched a new foundation called the High Glam Foundation. Radiant, finished, natural looking complexion with a hydrating formula designed to enhance your skin's glow. So it's going to be medium buildable coverage with a second skin illusion. I feel like it's going to be similar to their concealer, which I haven't tried, always wanted to. So that's interesting. It looks nice on the skin, but that is retouched, but nonetheless. Okay, that's it from Trendmood, but I have one thing I want to show you. I'm about to do a TikTok on it. I haven't opened it yet. I want to do a first impression, but this is the new Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Tahitian Vanilla. So make sure you follow me on TikTok or Instagram because I'm going to upload it there. But it is Tahitian vanilla, cocoa butter, and shea butter. I can't wait to smell it. I'm trying to not have expectations, but my favorite kind of vanilla is Tahitian vanilla. So of all the vanillas, this is the one for me. I follow Sasha on TikTok who does fragrance content, and she got sent this. And it's at Woolworths only, I believe. So I went to Woolies, they didn't have it. And then I kept walking in the Palmer's section. And then I was desperate. I was scanning. This was still in its plastic packaging over on the other end of the body care, not in its right place, no price tag. So I opened it up because there were 3 in the pack, and I took one. Obviously it's sellable, but they hadn't unpacked it yet. You best believe I was like, this is my lucky day. This is my lucky day. So make sure you follow me over there so you can see my thoughts, but I'm very excited to give this a go. So this is new at Woolies only, I believe. All right, that completes the video, guys. That was a big one. It's going to be a big edit, but it's going to be worth it because I haven't done this video in too long. It's just nice to talk about makeup again, isn't it? It's just nice. Have a little chat, have a little hangout. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments what you're most excited for that has launched or is launching. And let's get the convo going. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.